is necessary.
Have you ever tried eating clay and drinking urine to stay healthy?
Damn!
No? Too bad, because Kesha and Shailene Woodley swear by this advice. This video looks at 20 moments where celebrity advice didn't just raise eyebrows, but broke the internet. From health tips that left doctors speechless to lifestyle suggestions that had fans questioning reality, we'll explore the kind of advice that spreads fast, divides opinions, and keeps people talking long after the interview ends. The final entry on our list is so controversial that it still sparks heated arguments today. So, buckle in. We're taking a journey to the strange and powerful intersection of fame, advice, and the internet's appetite for controversy. Shailene Woodley's clay habit. Actress Shailene Woodley stunned fans when she admitted to eating clay, claiming it flushes toxins from the body. Experts disagree. Doctors warn that clay doesn't cleanse heavy metals and can actually introduce dangerous substances like arsenic or lead. Plus, overconsumption may cause constipation without adding nutritional value. While certain cultures historically used clay to supplement missing minerals, modern diets already cover those needs. So, swapping your meal for a spoonful of dirt? Not a healthy choice. Gisele Bündchen's toilet training at 6 months. Supermodel mom Gisele swore her son was potty trained at just 6 months old. Her method? Elimination communication. Basically, keeping him naked, watching for signs, and sprinting him over to the toilet on cue. She claimed 5 minutes was all it took and recommended parents to try it out. Admirable commitment, but most parents can barely manage their coffee at that stage, let alone track bowel movement schedules like a Formula One pit crew. Katy Perry's 6-a-day brushing. Katy Perry apparently brushes her teeth up to 6 times a day. 6! That's less dental hygiene and more dental obsession. While she's trying to avoid cavities, dentists warn that brushing too often can wear down enamel and cause gums to recede. Imagine loving ice cream but wincing every time you take a bite because your teeth are too sensitive. Twice a day is enough, Katy. Unless you're planning to replace your enamel with diamonds, 6 brushes are overkill. Matthew McConaughey's commencement advice. Leave it to McConaughey to turn a graduation into a scene straight out of True Detective. He told students that we've all got 2 wolves inside us, a good one and a bad one, and both of them are hungry. The trick? Feed the good one more often. Classic McConaughey wisdom. Part cowboy philosopher, part motivational speaker. Makes you wonder though when he says wolves. Is he talking about actual struggles or just his battle between kale smoothies and Whataburger? Pamela Anderson's drugs in moderation. While most moms lock up the liquor cabinet, Pam Anderson recommends taking a very different approach. She once wrote that she wanted her sons to try drinking, sex, even drugs in moderation, of course. True love also made the list, which is sweet. But let's be real, parents usually don't hand out party starter packs. Imagine getting a green light for experimentation straight from your Baywatch mom. Mariah Carey's purple diet. Mariah Carey credited a purple diet for helping her lose weight post-pregnancy, sparking curiosity among fans. Eating only purple foods like grapes and eggplants may sound trendy, but nutritionists caution against it. Limiting your plate to one color leaves out critical nutrients found in other fruits, vegetables, and food groups. Experts emphasize balance and variety as the foundation of long-term health, not color restriction. Fad diets like this may deliver temporary results, yet they often encourage unhealthy cycles of restriction and rebound. Gwyneth Paltrow's family bath time. Gwyneth once revealed that she bathed with her kids, not shocking when they were toddlers. But at that time, Apple and Moses were about 7 and 5. A little less bubble bath cute, a little more eyebrow raising. And because it's Gwyneth, she added a twist. Her kids could only watch cartoons in French or Spanish. Leave it to the Goop to make bath time feel like an international immersion school. Kesha's urine drinking confession. Singer Kesha once revealed on BBC Radio that she tried drinking her own urine, believing it could improve her health. Thankfully, she abandoned the practice quickly, admitting it was too revolting. Science shows she made the right decision. Urine isn't sterile. It carries bacteria and toxins that your kidneys have already worked to eliminate. Drinking it can burden your kidneys further, heighten infection risk, and offer zero health perks. The verdict is simple. Stay hydrated with clean water, not your own waste. Demi Moore's Leech Detox. Back in 2008, Demi Moore casually told David Letterman that she let leeches suck her blood as part of a detox. Yes, actual leeches. She swore they made her feel lighter and healthier. Sounds like a scene from True Blood, right? Here's the reality. Leeches are sometimes used in hospitals for circulation, but they're not magical toxin vacuums. Plus, infections from leech bites, not glamorous. So, unless you're auditioning for a vampire role, maybe skip the bloodsucker spot treatment. Snooki's Cat Litter Scrub. Snooki once admitted she used clean cat litter as a face scrub. Yup, kitty litter. She compared it to pricey exfoliants with rocks in them. Quite a nasty piece of advice if you ask us. The internet laughed, Conan O'Brien nearly fainted, and dermatologists shook their heads. Cat litter can scratch your skin and sometimes contains chemicals you definitely don't want on your face. Unless you're aiming for a DIY horror movie makeover, stick to products actually made for skincare. Maya Rudolph's Self-Love. Only Maya Rudolph could give graduation advice that sounds like it belongs in a sketch. Forget follow your dreams. Her advice? Take as many bikini pics as possible while you're still young, because your body is peak level hot at 21. Bold, brutally honest, and hilariously real. Imagine getting this gem in your cap and gown moment. It's basically the opposite of what Oprah would say, but hey, it's advice your camera roll will thank you for later. Jake Gyllenhaal's shower skips. Jake Gyllenhaal once admitted he doesn't always see the point in showering. According to him, the body just cleans itself. Really, Jake? We loved you in Donnie Darko, but this is a dark timeline for hygiene. Experts suggest showering every couple of days at least, and daily if you're active. Skip too long and you're basically inviting acne, irritation, and let's be honest, serious BO. Natural musk might be artsy and Hollywood, but in real life, people will notice. The Kardashians' Detox Tea. The Kardashians have promoted skinny teas on Instagram, making it look like a shortcut to instant curves. In reality, you're buying a glorified laxative. Fans who've tried it know it doesn't melt fat, it just sends you running to the bathroom. Doctors warn that these teas can mess with your digestion and even cause serious health risks. Plus, your kidneys already detox for you for free. A Kardashian endorsement might sell lipstick, but when it comes to tea, don't sip the hype. Meredith Vieira's metaphor. In a commencement speech, Meredith didn't reach for a dusty coat from Aristotle. Nope, she went straight for Katy Perry's Super Bowl halftime show. Remember the sharks? One nailed the choreography, the other left shark played around like it was his first day out of water. And yet, everyone remembered left shark. Vieira's point, don't worry about being perfect, be the rogue shark. Honestly, wouldn't want to be the meme that lives forever. Christina Aguilera's Naked Sundays. Christina wanted her son to grow up knowing sexuality wasn't shameful. Fair point, except her method was spending naked Sundays around the house. She compared it to having nude art on the walls. Sure, body positivity matters, but maybe toddlers don't need a front row seat to mom's dirty era in real life. Some lessons can probably wait until after preschool. Terry Hatcher's Wine Baths. Most of us pour wine into a glass. Terry Hatcher pours it into the tub. She once admitted she uses leftover wine as a bath soak because she heard it's full of antioxidants. Sounds very Desperate Housewives, doesn't it? Here's the catch. Wine dries out skin more than it pampers it. Alcohol plus tannins equals irritation, not radiance. A bubble bath is cheaper, smells better, and won't leave you reeking like a vineyard gone wrong. Save the Merlot for sipping. Tom Brady and Gisele's nightshade ban. Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen's personal chef revealed they banned nightshades, like tomatoes and peppers, because they are supposedly inflammatory. It made headlines because if the golden couple skips pizza sauce, it must mean something, right? Not really. Nutritionists say these veggies are packed with nutrients, antioxidants, and flavor. Unless you've got a specific allergy, cutting them is pointless. Tom Cruise's vitamins over antidepressants. Tom Cruise once blasted Brooke Shields for taking antidepressants after postpartum depression, saying vitamins and exercise were all she needed. Really, Tom? Experts clapped back immediately, pointing out that medication can be life-saving. Fans were left asking, who takes mental health advice from a guy who clings to airplanes for fun? Hollywood confidence doesn't equal medical expertise. Evangeline Lilly's cure for depression. Evangeline Lilly once shared that she struggled with depression and believed she had found the cure, switching to an organic diet. She advised skipping medication and relying on whole, unprocessed foods instead. While eating clean is healthy, calling it a cure oversimplifies something as complex as mental illness. Her message sparked concern because it risks making people feel guilty for needing real medical help. Jenny McCarthy's anti-vaccine crusade. Jenny McCarthy became one of the loudest celebrity voices against vaccines, insisting the MMR shot caused her son's autism. She even claimed vitamins repaired his condition. Science doesn't back any of it. In fact, her campaign fueled vaccine hesitancy at a time when measles outbreaks started creeping back into headlines. Doctors have repeatedly stressed that skipping shots doesn't just put one child at risk, but weakens herd immunity and endangers entire communities. Some celebs hand out wisdom like Oscars. Others toss out advice that belongs in the bargain bin. Fame doesn't make you a guru. It just gives you a louder microphone. Curtain closed.